Hello, I hope you all had a good Wednesday. I think that's what day it is. Can't really remember. I'm still hanging in there. Um, yeah, I don't really have too much to say. It's kind of feel like not much has changed, but on the other hand, I feel like maybe some of the symptoms are getting better, but still nowhere near 100%. So difficult. It's really difficult. Just being at home, recovering. A couple of family members stopped by today, so that was nice. My neighbor's been with me for pretty much this whole time. She just left. We were, excuse me, watching some Italian home chefs on YouTube. I told her once I'm feeling better, we would try to make our own noodles and make our own tomato sauce and make a make a homemade spaghetti, and all of the ingredients will be homemade. So that'll be interesting. But today, you saw what I had for breakfast. For lunch, I'm trying to think what I ate for lunch. Actually, my cousin came over and brought me a Dubai strawberry cup. I'm not really too sure what they're called, but they're from Crave Cookies. It was good. I liked it. Um, so I think that was probably my lunch. Then I was joking with my neighbor. I told her what I wanted for dinner, and she actually got it for me. So I had a gyro for dinner. Gyro with a side salad. It was really good too. This place near me, Little Greek, makes some good gyros. I know. I forget who it is. Someone will say I'm pronouncing it wrong. It's not a gyro. Gyro. Got to pronounce the G. But that's what I had for dinner. Actually, snacked on some sugary things today. The fruit cup was mostly fruit, but it also had like chocolate syrup. It's kind of like Nutella. I think it might have been Nutella. Um, but I had that, and then oh, tried. My cousin brought. She went over to Europe, to like Norway and Was it Germany? Can't remember. Norway, Iceland, London. She brought me some chocolate back too, so I shared that with my neighbor. It was good too. Had like some sort of hazelnut in it. I like that. Any chocolate with nuts mixed in it can't go wrong. Then my neighbor brought over ice cream too, strawberry swirl ice cream. And that was pretty good. I think it was Mayfield ice cream. So yeah, had some carbs today, which I'm not worried about it. Like I know if I was doing strict keto, I'd probably feel guilty, but I don't feel guilty really. I haven't been eating that stuff. I haven't really been eating much at all. So I guess if I have a craving, I mean, I don't want to. I don't want to go completely off track and eat processed bad stuff. But it's I'm not going completely off track. It's just like today I decided to eat that because I felt like it, I guess. Um, I'm not eating that stuff every day, so. But anyways, I need to go grocery shopping, but well, right now I can't really walk through a grocery store. I don't know, get dizzy. And I could, but I'd be pushing myself, and I don't think I should be pushing myself. So what I've been doing was just I order it from Walmart on the app. then I go pick it up, like curbside pickup. So it's nice that they have that. I don't buy any. Well, I can't say any, but I don't buy any fresh meat from Walmart. I get that from Publix. Um, so I got some. I got last time I went to Publix, I got some BOGO wings, frozen wings. Maybe tomorrow I'll throw those in the air fryer and eat those maybe for lunch. We'll see. But yeah, anyways, I don't know. I'm doing okay. Today was a good day. I mean, today was a better day. It was a good day. But yeah, I'm just taking it one day at a time. That's all I can do. Yesterday and today, I pulled out my laptop and I just started to create, I don't know what you would call it, a database. Sorry about the lighting. Um, Not a database, but more like a an outline. Excuse me. Of all this stuff I've been going through, like I created a table of health events, just like tracking the way I feel, tracking when certain things felt certain ways, I guess, and tracking that information. And I tracked all of the procedures and tests I've had, um, and tracking appointments. So that I'll go. I'm seeing pulmonary doctor, vascular doctor, cardiologist, general doctor, pulmonary, cardiologist, vascular, general, and hematologist. And then I also sometimes go to a clinic that I have free access to. I had to pull those records. And yeah, it's about 6 different doctors. So I have to track this stuff. I think it helps me too, just because when you're going to this many appointments and doctors, it's I do pretty well remembering the outcome, but one specifically that I wasn't feeling too good about was my pulmonary doctor, and that's really probably, well, not the most important doctor during this situation, but one of the most important doctors. I don't know, they're all important, but I wasn't really feeling too good with the last appointment I had because I don't know why, but I couldn't really. I don't think during that appointment, like he really confirmed what we were doing. I made that appointment before that stuff even happened because I was thinking, well, it wasn't really before it happened. It's before I knew what it actually was because I was thinking that my CPAP machine that I use at night was causing, in the past, it's caused, and I was actually thinking about this earlier. In the past, it's caused a breathlessness. And I was wondering, well, I wonder if that was the machine or if maybe I had like a clot back then that wasn't as bad. But I don't know. But anyway, I thought the machine would sometimes do that, which I think it can do that. I know it's known to cause breathlessness sometimes, like during the day. So anyway, I scheduled that appointment originally thinking my machine needed to be recalibrated. I've only done really one sleep study in the hospital when I first got the machine. It was like 2017. So I was thinking maybe another sleep study should be done to see what levels I should be at, what pressures I should be at. I know I've done like a take home. They hook you up. It's kind of like this EKG type thing that's on you. Then you go home and sleep with it. I've done that before. That was, I don't know, a few years ago. So anyway, I created that appointment thinking it was just a problem with my CPAP. Um, but yeah, when I actually went to the appointment, of course, I didn't really talk about that at all. I think I did bring it up, thinking, just like thinking that was originally the issue. But of course, excuse me, that appointment was talking about the pulmonary embolisms. I guess yeah, because I thought that appointment basically ended of him talking about creating another or doing another sleep study in the hospital. Like, I don't know. He probably told me that we were going to have a follow up. But anyway, I wasn't feeling very good about that doctor. And I was thinking about changing, which is still in the back of my mind. But I logged into the patient portal for that doctor, and I saw the actual notes, and kind of it made me more relieved, I guess, to see the notes. I'm gonna have an EKG. It's an EKG and or an ultrasound of my lungs to rule out some stuff. It's actually one of the things that I've been doing a lot of like self diagnosis, which I'm not sure if that's a good thing or bad, but I think it's a good thing to be aware of conditions and stuff. But yeah, you're as you know, when you start Googling things, it's like, yeah, everything's worst case scenario. Then you worry about it. So that's why I'm not really too sure if it's good, but I'm definitely not 100% like something's not right. So, I don't want to just let it go and hope things resolve because, I think that might actually be the scenario for me because pulmonary embolisms I'm in a few different groups now. I've read that they can take like 6 months to a year to like fully recover and feel like yourself again. So that could be my situation. However, there's other possibilities as to what's going on. So, I've been exploring that just to try to stay on top of stuff, like try to be proactive rather than reactive. I don't want to go months thinking I'm getting better and then find out, oh, your clot has, I don't know, I'm not even going to go into details, but I want to be proactive and make sure that, I can do everything in my ability to make sure that my body is healing and doing okay. So that's my intention. That's what I'm trying to do. So when I saw the notes, yeah, there was one thing I was worried about that um, that the doctor's going to test me for in like 3 months. So I don't know. I guess I felt relieved knowing because I wasn't feeling too good about this doctor, but then I was relieved to see the notes. I'm like, okay, this is the one thing that was on my mind, and he's going to check for it, so that's good. So that just kind of made me feel like, all right, maybe I should calm down and like switching doctors. It's the paperwork of going to a new doctor is insane. Like some of these doctors, they send me paperwork early, emailed it, and it takes like an hour to 2 hours to fill out all this stupid paperwork. It's ridiculous. I'm probably going to switch my primary doctor. Just like I don't love the primary doctor. Like I don't get I know doctors aren't, their sole purpose isn't to give you like the warm fuzzies and stuff, like make you feel good, but I don't know. I think there's something to be said about bedside manner. And it's not really about bedside manner, it's just about how the doctor makes you feel. It's like You can feel that you're actually being cared for, or you can feel that you're just a number and they're reading stats from your file. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting, kind of. So, I don't know. I don't want to go into all this. Maybe I shouldn't go into all this, but yeah, I'm thinking about switching a doctor. So, but I mean, when you go through a major life event like this, it's nothing personal. It's just I want to make sure I'm getting the best care I can get, just like anyone would want. I think a lot of people, well, I don't really know how many, but I don't know. It's very easy to get overwhelmed by stuff like this. And it's very easy, I think, it's not easy. I think some people just want to assume that their doctors have always have their best interest in mind, and like all their doctors are always advocating for them. Um, and then, due to the feeling of being overwhelmed, they may not want to pursue other doctors or get second opinions about stuff because it's just such a long, drawn out, stressful, depressing, scary process. So I think that's why maybe some people just take comfort in, I don't know, being naive with doctors. I'm not really too sure if I said that right, but I don't want to be that way. Basically, it's like I want to recover and I want to make sure I got good doctors that I don't know if any doctor nowadays would really advocate for you, like be proactive with stuff. I just don't think that's in their ability right now. Um, well, not right now. Like it's going to change. I know I've heard. I was looking at different services called like. Actually, someone was talking to me about it, but I was thinking about this also. It's called concierge doctor, or there's another name for it. I forget the other name for it. But it's basically like a doctor does advocate for you. It's like they gather, which all doctors should do this. They pull in all the information from all your doctors and they look at everything and they just help you make sense of stuff, and they're more proactive in suggesting what you should do, scans you should get, other doctors you should see. It's like someone who just kind of mediates between all your doctors, and it's just like having someone that helps you through the process just to relieve the stress. I feel like a general doctor should do that, which they do that to an extent, I guess. Um, but I don't know. I feel like, at least right now, I feel like I don't know. I don't know if it's true that it's enough, but I just feel like I'm not satisfied. I used to have a doctor a few years ago that I saw, but then she went subscription only. Like she doesn't accept any insurance now. But she was a really good doctor. And I just got the vibe that she actually cared. And like that's what I want right now. So that's why I'm thinking about switching. It's going to cost more money for me out of pocket. It's like $100 sign up fee, and then it's $100 a month. But the thing is, like, you get access to the doctor 24. I think it's 24/7. It's probably not 24/7. It's probably just during business hours, but I mean, you get access. You can text and email, like, at least during the week. I feel like now with some of my doctors, you can call, leave a message, they'll get back to you the next day, which, I don't know. It's okay, but I don't know. If you're not happy with a doctor, then you shouldn't stick with that doctor. I mean, you have to go with your gut sometimes. If your gut's telling you, like, I don't know, you just don't feel good, it's like, yeah, switch then. Especially when you're going through something major like this. It's like just, like I said, it's nothing personal. It's just you have to do what you think is best for you. That's all you can do. So I may switch the pulmonary doctor also, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Gonna get some chest CT scans in like a week and a half. I'll see how those results go. So yeah, depending on those results, I'll reach out to the pulmonary doctor if I need to, and see what he says. And if it's not something I like, then yeah. I found a doctor. I was looking on Reddit of like good doctors in the Central Florida area. I saw, I think it's USF in Tampa. There's a doctor over there that is supposed to be pretty good for pulmonary. So I don't know if I can actually go to that doctor, but branching out and looking at other doctors. Like, I don't want to also only go to doctors in my area. I want to go to the larger cities thinking there might be better doctors there, like Tampa or St. Petersburg or Clearwater, those areas. There's more money there than where I'm at. I mean, I'm not very far from these cities. Like, Tampa is only 45 minutes away, if that far. St. Pete's like an hour. But bigger cities, I think, typically have bigger hospitals and usually better doctors. Saw the person who did my thrombectomy to remove some of the clots. He was from Israel. Thought that was interesting. But I think I don't know how it works, but it seems like he works for a few different hospitals. So on a website, it seemed like he was primarily associated with a St. Petersburg hospital, but the hospital I was at was in Clearwater, so it wasn't the St. Petersburg hospital. Like, I don't know, probably doctors go from hospital to hospital wherever a patient needs them, I assume. I'm not sure how that works, but anyways, it's I forget how I got on that tangent. I guess because I was talking about what I was doing yesterday and today of just creating the charts and tracking everything. So the reason why I did that is kind of goes back to having someone advocate for you. It's like, ultimately you need to be advocating for yourself, especially when it comes to health. If you don't, it's like I was just going to all these appointments. It's like I have to organize them into some sort of like spreadsheet or something, just so I can look at it, and it's like it kind of reinforces what I'm doing. I can see what I did, then I can maybe analyze it and determine what I want to do in the future. So it's just, I don't know, I think it helps create a better game plan as to what needs to be done. Um, but yeah, when I started doing that, and then like today when I logged into the portal for the pulmonary doctor that I have, I saw his notes. It's like I don't remember. I feel like that appointment was kind of rushed, and I don't like when doctors rush me. Um, but I feel like it was rushed, and I don't remember talking about like a 3 month follow up, and I know for a fact that he didn't say he was going to test me for what it says in the notes. But because I logged into that portal and pulled that information, it just made me feel better. So it made me feel better knowing that there was like a plan from a doctor to follow up with me and check the status of my lungs, which they should be doing that. But when I left from that appointment, I didn't have. That was like one of the. It was an earlier appointment, so it was all still kind of new. I hadn't done much research. I just know after that appointment, I didn't really. I felt I didn't remember it too well, and I felt like I thought the only thing that we talked about was doing a sleep study, like scheduling sometime in the future another sleep study. That's like the only thing I got from that appointment, and that's why I didn't feel good about it. It's like my pulmonary doctor needs to be doing more than just that. It's like now I realize like that wasn't enough. But then when I went into the portal, I saw that there's more plans than just that. So I think it's important to advocate for yourself, and when you're going through something like this, just track everything. So I created those tables that I was talking about, and my plan is to print all that stuff out that I create in tables, just like timelines of stuff, and then I'm going to download all of my lab reports and the radiology scans and like have those results all printed out. Then I'll have one full binder of it all, and if I go to a doctor and they ask about something, I'll have all the information right there. If I decide to switch a doctor, I don't have to try to memorize everything, try to pull all this data. It's like it's all going to be right there. So sometimes the doctors, your doctor will request information from your other doctors or hospitals. Like they can either fax it to each other or download it digitally from the other hospitals. But things could potentially be missed, or it's like if you don't remember going to a doctor doing a certain lab, it could potentially be missed. But also, it's like it gives me more peace of mind, because at least I know for a fact that, hey, I just showed you this binder full of information. It's up to them to look at it, or ask questions about it. But, at least I can reassure myself knowing that they should have all of the information that, I have from all the doctor's appointments that I've went to in dealing with this. So that's just, I don't know, gives me peace of mind, I guess. That's not the sole reason why I'm doing it. And the reason is because I think that it should be done. If you just hope for the best, that's not a good way to be. So it's like you really have to. It's stressful going through something like this, but if you don't keep track of everything, something important like this, it's not good. You can't you can't not care to track everything. It's like you got to track everything. Got to make sure these doctors have all this information so they can make better choices and decisions for you. So I think that's important. And I know that in the past for me, it's been difficult to do. It's just, I don't think anyone likes going to doctor's appointments. But I definitely don't like it. It's like every scan they do, I've always been terrified of like going to cardiologists. But yeah, I don't really know how to explain to get over those fears. It's just you can be naive and hope for the best and possibly die. Or you can say, you know what, this is what I'm going through. Yes, it's scary. And, you know, the whole process is scary. Finding out potential issues is scary. Not knowing what something could be is scary. It's all a scary process. But, yeah. If you want to live and try to do, what's best for you, it's like you just got to push forward. It's like you can't think about the scary stuff. You just have to, I don't know. You have to take that emotional part of your mind out of it and like just go into autopilot mode and know that what you're doing is the best for you and just do it. It's like, I don't know. I'm giving a lot of thought to it, of course, but it's like you have to, that emotional human nature to worry about everything and like get scared about stuff. It's like you have to remove that part. You have to go to these doctor's appointments and you have to advocate for yourself and pursue whatever's going to hopefully help you. So you just have to do it. So, anyways, I should be in bed. So I don't know when I'll make another video. Like I said, these videos have been difficult to do daily. So guess y'all will get a video when you get one. Anyways, appreciate all the prayers. And yeah, I'll talk to you all later.